Hey there, folks. It's John again. Right back at you with a whole lot more packs of cards that I plan to destroy. So today, what I got is a sentimental favorite. These are Valiant era packs from let's see what year I didn't look it up before I got started, so we'll find it out together. So if you're not familiar with Valiant comics, they were a really big deal for a little while. There we go, 1993, Upper Deck. Got really popular kind of out of nowhere. A lot of really great comic creators, in my opinion, really great comics. But they kind of blew up real big and left the scene. These packs are from pretty early on in the Valiant career, and it features a whole bunch of covers and special artwork. Mostly it's just the covers of the comics, though. As you can see there, we got 8 cards in a pack, plus we got special random insert cards featuring light effects technology. So hopefully we'll get some of those. I do have to admit that I opened 2 of these, two of these packs on my own before I started doing all this. So here's a few for you to wet your whistle, so to speak. I've read a lot of these comics, but it has been a while. There's Solar. We got Magnus, Robot Fighter. There's Shadow Man and a Large Lady. That's another Shadow Man, Magnus. I mean, look at the art. This is just beautiful art on these. Rai, the hero of Japan, fighting a gigantic monster. There's Solar again. I think that's the villain from Harbinger. It tells you, what's going on. I'm not going to linger too much on all that, but these boxes are real cheap if you want, one for yourself. You should be able to get one for like $20 shipped or so. There's Exo Manowar. Love this guy. He was a caveman, and he turned into basically Tony Stark. But honestly, a little bit cooler than Tony Stark. But that's maybe controversial. So I'm gonna open this whole box. That was the first 2 packs. We're gonna open 4 right now, and I'm gonna do what I've been doing with those Marvel packs, and just kind of space this out, open it in chunks, just to delay my gratification. So we're gonna open 4 packs here, no matter what, whether we get 4 light effects or none, and then I'll do another video with some more. So here we go. These packs are they're kind of interesting. So they're like it's almost like a metallic. So I'm gonna shut my mouth while I open this. I don't know how that was for you, but it's really satisfying to open. So here we go. These do have that glossy finish, so they do tend to get a little stuck together sometimes, but so far that's not happening, which is nice. There's Bloodshot and the Eternal Warrior. Eternal Warrior, kind of a Punisher guy that can't die, so that's kind of cool. Bloodshot is actually Rai, this guy, but in a different era. There's Harbinger. They were like kind of X-Men style, like a bunch of superpowered teenagers, but with some interesting twists going on. A lot of corporate. I don't even know how to describe it, but their main villain was kind of a Lex Luthor guy who also kind of is Professor X. So I guess they kind of foreshadowed some of the like evil Professor X stuff. Alright, next pack. Already getting some duplicates, although I will admit it's kind of hard to tell uh, because they because they don't have names on the front of them and all that. One of the only characters that I haven't mentioned so far was Archer and Armstrong. I believe they were like siblings to the Eternal Warrior, also immortal. I didn't read a ton of their comics, but I think they were kind of like low key one of the better books because you had kind of a I don't know, odd couple vibes going on, but also, some cool action and stuff. I liked Magnus too, although I have to admit, as a kid or a teenager or whatever you want to call it back then, I was definitely a little uncomfortable with Magnus's very short skirt. Right. Oh, this is another team that we haven't talked about. It's the Hardcore Cyborgs. I don't I don't really remember much about them. I don't even know if I actually read too many of their comics. Oh, that's a cool one. I believe that's from this is from Unity, which was a crossover. They had like the big the huge covers that would all combine. This is a classic one right there. And we got two of them, so it's a good thing that it's a classic. If I remember correctly, the collation on these is quite bad. I think I remember opening multiple boxes with my father as a kid and not completing the set. So you might have to, if you are gonna try and open some of these for yourself, you might need to get a few boxes. All right, here is pack number 4. It's gonna be the last one, so let's make it count. Also, if you're trying to just get one of these sets and you don't care about opening the packs yourself, you could probably get an entire set for about $5. It's just how much they overproduced these back in the day. There's Magnus, and we're gonna find out who this large woman is. Let's see. Chris is plagued by nightmares about the fate of the baby. Oh boy. I guess that's her. I guess that's Chris. There's, I think that guy's name is Axe. He's like an evil Exo Manowar, something like that. Oh, okay, I'm gonna put this to the back. I'll put it to the back. We got one of the inserts. That's cool. That's probably worth like a whole dollar. Maybe 2 if we're real lucky. Another Harbinger. Always felt really mean that the overweight girl's name was Zeppelin, but I guess she kind of owned it. All right, what did we get? Is it cool? I remember these being pretty cool. Oh, look at that. That's cool. Okay, this is Harada, I believe. This is the guy that I was talking about earlier. That's kind of a evil Professor X kind of guy, which I guess is just to say he's Professor X. I don't even know if that's still the case, but all right. And actually, this might be one I've never seen before, so hey, that's pretty exciting. Well, thanks for hanging out while I opened these packs of cards, and hopefully you'll come back next time. See you later.